Hello, and welcome back. Today I'd like to talk a little philosophy with you guys. Today I'd like to talk about the fine tuning argument for God's existence. This one I find absolutely fascinating because it covers the point of why the universe is so specifically designed for life. We see this in the fact that obviously we exist, but the constants in the universe are so specifically designed that if they were slightly different, then we wouldn't exist at all. We actually see this with the universe rate of expansion. If this constant was different by 1 in 10 to the 120th parts, then the universe would expand either too quickly or too slowly, and it would collapse, being life prohibiting. The entire universe is so finely tuned. If mass and energy constants were not evenly distributed to a precision of 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 123, it would not allow for any life at all. But there's three options that are often brought up for why this could be happening. One is necessity. A universe that exists has to have these. Gist of the argument is the universe must be life permitting. Like, that's the basis of a universe. But this is not very likely, as it is far more likely for a universe to be hostile to life rather than life permitting. And there's no evidence for the constants of the universe to be necessary. The next one is chance. But the odds of this happening by chance is astronomical. Like, it's almost impossible to get to this level of precision with this many different constants. So people try to make this work by saying, well, if we have an unlimited amount of universes, the multiverse, then it would have to happen at some point, because the multiverse. But this becomes a problem, because if universes are being generated all the time, the thing that generates these universes would also have to be finely tuned. But also, there's no good scientific evidence for the multiverse. The final one is design, that God designed the universe to be life permitting. He designed it for us so that we may live in His presence with Him. But I hear you ask, well, we're here, aren't we? We can only observe this specific universe because it happened. So why would we question it? We shouldn't be surprised. We're here to observe it, so clearly it happened. So why do we need to question it? Why do we need to know the probability? It obviously happened. Well, but that doesn't work either. You see, why is this so important? Well, I want you to think of Leslie's firing squad thought experiment, which goes as follows. Pretend you're a prisoner sentenced to death by firing squad. You are lined up with 12 trained marksmen who are just a few meters away. Orders are given, and all these people take their shot, and they all miss. Every single shot by these trained marksmen miss, and you're still alive. Would you argue that it doesn't matter the probability because, well, it happened? No, of course you wouldn't do that. You'd assume, based off the probability of these people being trained marksmen and them being only a few meters away, that they all intentionally missed, that this was intentionally planned, not by accident. And I just think that this argument is beautiful. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful night.